Rain doesn't ruin weddings, it makes them cinematic. If you plan for it, you'll have a day that feels cinematic and you'll feel calm for it as well. So the big question, does rain ruin your wedding day? Well, I'll answer that and also give you lots of hints and tips of what to do if the heavens do open. And as a bonus, I'll give you 3 rainy day wedding traps I see all the time and how to solve them as well. I'm James from Who Shot Photographer, and I help couples with really meaningful weddings from around Australia, Europe, and Japan, whether sunshine, rain, snow, or hail. Today, I'm going to give you a simple rainy day playbook that you can use right away. First, we're going to set expectations so that the weather doesn't steal your joy. We'll then cover a 5-part plan. Forecast plan, venue plan B, timeline buffers, what to carry and where, and how I shoot in rain to make you look beautiful. Weather apps are the most accurate about 72 to 24 hours out. So rather than doom scrolling for weeks and weeks, lock in your plan, get your plan B ready, and then you can relax. Rain isn't the enemy. Some of the best photos I've taken have actually been in the rain. Skin tones look soft, saturation goes off the scale, and the reflections give this really dreamy film-like look to your day. If you're worried, ask your photographer to show you a rainy day gallery to help ease those nerves. Seeing this actually stops your brain imagining the worst. Get a little bit of mud on the hem, that's totally normal. To put it in perspective, dry days also get a little bit of dirt and mess over your dress as well. Drinks, a little bit of mud here and there, it's all perfectly normal. Equally important, can you still stay warm and look amazing as well? Well, I'm gonna answer that as well. So here's the plan in 5 parts. 1, a 72-hour forecast window. Have light check-ins to see how it's going, and then make a call about 2 to 3 days out to lock everything in. 2, a clear venue plan B. Ask your venue where the ceremony would be, how many chairs it fits, and what else to expect. 3, timeline buffers. Add an extra 15 minutes into the ceremony just to give that little bit of a time after if you want to go outside for family portraits or if the rain cell shifts over as well. 4, what to wear and carry. Clear umbrellas, a tiny touch-up kit for your makeup, gum boots, and anything else to keep you warm. Extra layers work really well. And 5, how I shoot and how I deal with the rain. I use rain as a texture, creating really interesting scenes and creating that really filmy, cinematic, dreamy look with yourselves as well. I usually put people in the shade so they're not getting totally soaked, but then going outside with the umbrellas can look really cool as well. So I'm going to unpack each of these a bit more as well now. So with the rain, sometimes you worry that the timeline might fall apart, and I'm going to explain how this works now as well. This is where we put an extra buffer time just to make things work a little bit better. So for example, 15 minutes just before the ceremony, just in case we need to move and get things ready. An extra 5 minutes to hand out umbrellas and make sure everyone's wrapped up as well. And a flexible portrait spot as well. Usually for couples, I usually say about half an hour to an hour and a half of portrait sessions is really good. But yet again, adding a little bit of buffer time into that can help if we need to go inside, find a bit of shade, and then come out and get some really awesome portraits outside once the weather's cleared. The great thing is I can actually plan timelines with a little bit of a rain buffer built in so you don't have to worry. And it means that then we're gonna have this extra time to have this flexibility with moving into different locations to get some great photos of you guys. Your job is to enjoy the moment. Mine is to move all the pieces for you guys. So, will rain ruin your wedding photos? No. Here's what I do. I look for the directional light, so whether this is kind of being in a shaded area with some light coming in as well, verandas, whatever works well, so that we still get enough light and you're covered as well. I angle you so that the rain glows behind you and it means that you're not getting soaked. I'll keep you moving just with these tiny prompts just so you never feel like we're staying in the same place again and again, just to keep things moving as well. Reflections are also really fun thing when it starts raining, so I really love using these, whether it's a reflection in the puddle or the rain on the window. It always looks really beautiful. And I love leaning into textures. So for example, rain on your jacket, really atmospheric mist, or even the breath coming out of you as mist. All of these details read as cinema, not disaster. Staying warm and looking great is a piece of cake. You just need the right kit. For you and your wedding party, get some clear plastic umbrellas. These are absolutely awesome and they're pretty easy to find as well. Avoid those big black golf umbrellas. They do cast quite a black shade on your face. It can cover it up, muddy skin tones. It's much better to get the clear plastic ones, which actually provide a lot more natural light and make your skin tones look really flattering. If it's wet or grassy, definitely opt for gum boots or shoes with good grip in them. Avoid stilettos. These are probably going to lead to broken ankles rather than you actually having a really fun time. If it's going to be a little bit colder, I really recommend wearing a thermal layer. These are great. No one's really going to see it, especially if you've got a big dress or a suit on as well. well, and they'll actually keep you warm throughout the day, which is fantastic. When it comes to hair and makeup, you really want to check with your hair and makeup artist that they can make things which are humidity resistant. And remember to pack a little kit with you as well. So powder, blotting papers, a small bit of hairspray and lipstick as well works really well. You'll feel comfortable in it and you'll look it as well. By the way, if you're finding this helpful and you want a little bit more information, I do share loads of little hints and tips about rainy day weddings on my Instagram, @WhoShotThePhotographer. Go and have a look there. I do give quite a bit of information every so often. Let's talk about venues. When it comes to actually booking a wedding venue, take the time to ask them before booking what happens if it rains, where do we go, and what is the light like in there. Ideally, you'll want a space with plenty of room for your guests, a nice big window to let lots of natural light in as well, and all the amenities that would be helpful for you and your guests. If things do need to be changed quickly, ask how quickly can they be changed, when does the venue make the call, and who's actually going to help with that, and all of that stuff. If you're going to be doing stuff outdoors, then think about thinking a little bit ahead to get a marquee as well. Something with open sides, lots of space, near lots of trees also provides excellent cover from the elements too. The good news is that when it comes to my couples, I actually help scout this out for them and give them lots of ideas about good positioning for such a thing. So here's how the timeline stays calm as well. When it comes to the timeline, I put decision points into your day. So for example, in the morning, we're going to make a call and also 90 minutes out. This means that when it comes to changing plans, people are given enough notice, and it means that things can easily change rather than 5 minutes before and everyone's scrambling like mad. This also means that when it comes to traveling about for photos, I keep things a little bit more simpler as well, so it's not walking so far in the rain. It can be around a much smaller, shorter area for everyone. Group portraits can happen easily undercover, and couples portraits can happen in several different smaller blocks to make things easier and break things up rather than in one long big block where you're still waiting for the rain to pass as well. One plan, one message, way less stress. So when it comes to your guests as well, you want to tell them to bring an umbrella. However, if you are going to be providing umbrellas, say it up front so everyone feels cared for. It's also advised to have a towel nearby as well in case you need to dry off any umbrellas or even yourself. Oh, and warm drinks go a long way as well for yourselves and your guests. Think mulled wine, tea, coffee, especially if it's a bit of a colder day. These can be really nice additions. The bottom line is, if you're comfortable, you're going to look great in your photos. So here are these 3 bonus day, rainy day traps that I see happen so often, and here's how to dodge them. Tip 1, avoid the black umbrellas. I've already spoken about this, but I've got to mention it again. They'll absolutely kill your skin tones. The best thing to do is go for those clear umbrellas and you're going to look perfect. Tip 2, bring along some colorful shoes or wellies to help you if you do need to go for a little bit of a walk. Yeah, again, this is about avoiding stilettos where you're going to roll an ankle and really hurt yourself. And the third trap is yet again doom scrolling. Avoid doom scrolling and checking the feed every time. We're going to lock in that 72-hour window. That means you're not going to be worrying, not going to be losing sleep, and it means that we have a plan sorted for yourselves as well. So rain makes everything softer, more colorful, and a bit more cinematic as well. Your plan is simple: 72-hour forecast, venue plan B, timeline buffers, the right kit, and a photographer who knows how to handle the rain and the light. And if all of this helps, send it to your planning partner or a friend who you think might need this. If you want help designing your own rainy day wedding, I'd love to chat. And remember, rain doesn't have to ruin your day. It creates drama. Plan for it and you'll love it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.